Good morning and welcome back to Gameweek One of the Slater Gordon Championship. Today we're watching Nottinghamshire versus Altrincham. Commentary today is by Teesside Steel duo Isaac Murray and Jameel Khan.
Welcome everybody to this match between Nottinghamshire PFC and Altrincham PFC. It's day 2 of the National League Championship Game Week 1, and the game has started. Isaac, do you want to go through the lineups?
Yeah, let's do it. So for Nottinghamshire, in goal we have number 5 Matthew Hadfield. In the centre we have number 3 Sam Langley, and then on the two wings we've got number 4 Adam Langley and number 17 Kieran Wade. And then for Altrincham, in the goal we have number 7 Jack Hassan. In the middle we've got number 30 Mason Davies, and then on the two wings we've got number 6 Jack Johnson and number 17 Jake Hudson.
Yeah, so it's a great start by Nottinghamshire, which you would expect a team that came down from the Premiership last season, and they're on the front foot from the off. But Altrincham have got a really good shape defensively, haven't they?
Yeah. Obviously, they've got the experience of Hassan in the back there, so he'll be able to help Mason as much as possible. Obviously, it's only Mason's. Is it his second season?
Yeah, it is. This is second. This is his first full season.
Yeah, first full season. Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's his first season in the middle after they lost David D as well. So big shoes to fill. I'd say he hasn't been too bad.
That's a great finish. That's a
a
great ball by Wade. It was a brilliant ball by Wade and finished by Sam Langley on the far end. But I think it was all about Wade's ball. I think it was great.
The ball was phenomenal.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, he has started the season on fire. Wade is from when I was looking at the stats yesterday on our app, WFA Scoreline app, which everybody can download and access. You get everything from fixtures, results, player numbers and profiles. You get stats, which is fantastic for us as commentators. Would you agree, Isaac?
Oh, absolutely. So I'm looking at it right now, and I'm looking at the results of Nottinghamshire from yesterday. Yet to concede a goal. They played Hull and East Yorkshire, won them 6-0. Played GBG Saracen, won them 5-0. And now we're not even 4 minutes in yet, and they already won 1-0 up.
That's another great finish by Sam Langley. And it's 2 quick fire goals, and I think there's a little investigation going on between Altrincham players, and I think they've swapped it around. They've dropped Hudson back as a defensive outfield player, and Mason is still in his position as wearing the goalkeeper top, playing in the middle.
Yeah, Hudson was the keeper last year, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was a designated goalkeeper last year. But what they've gone with so far from the first day is that it looks like Mason is sort of going to play that role where he's got the goalkeeper top on, plays the middleman, and then when it's like sort of defensively, they can then bring a third player in.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Kick in for Altrincham. The first time in Nottingham's half, when Nottingham play back into Altringham's half.
Instantly cut back out by Wade.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen much of Wade because obviously Nottinghamshire have been in the Premiership. But from what I've seen early doors, he just knows how to spin, and it was fantastic pick out that he did for the first goal, where he picked out Sam on the far wing, which was fantastic.
Yeah, I think one key factor of Nottinghamshire's season this season, which I believe will be the defining factor for them, is the fact they've managed to keep hold of the Langley brothers.
Yeah.
When they came down, because they could have left. We've seen it happen multiple times where a team's gone down and all their key players have left because they want to stay in the Prem.
Yeah, but I know the Langley brothers from our first stint in the Powerchair Football, and I mean they basically they're part of the actual thing for Nottinghamshire really. So
Yeah.
so I don't think, unless like for their own career sake they wanted to make that move, but I could never really see that happening really. You know what I mean? They're too involved in the club, if that makes sense. You know.
You know, you've got respect, haven't you? Really.
You do, and I think it's a great thing for football, Powerchair Football, that people do stay loyal, and they do, trying to build the club back up if it's gone down, or if it's wanting to get promotion. Mason Davies is on attack here, up against Hatfield for the first time. Altrincham have lately gone into Nottinghamshire's box.
Yeah, and he's met by Adam as well, so it's needs to try and get round that ball for me and flick it back to Hassan.
Yeah.
Get that ball moving instead of trying to play the dribble game, because experience is going to come into course here where Adam will know. Just let him take his time with it.
Oh, they're back on the attack now as Adam plays it to Sam, plays to Wade. Wade, a great pull back. It just didn't work out in the end, but it was good that. Oh, that's a fantastic hit by Adam, but Sam was a bit too far ahead of that spin.
Yeah, it's a goal kick for Altrincham.
Yeah. But they are spreading the ball about, not last season, but I think the season before, Adam was out for, I think, a full season and a half, and it did affect Nottingham's sort of setup.
Yeah, well, I suppose when you're missing your key players, it does take impact. Obviously, it's a big role to fulfil, really, isn't it?
It is indeed, yeah.
Mason Davis with the kick in, Tarsan down the line, across, met by Hatfield. And is
that corner?
Is that a corner?
Yeah, it is, yes. So first corner in the game, and it goes to Altrincham. It'll be interesting to see what they make of this.
Jack Johnson steps up for it.
Yeah.
When we commentated on Altrincham yesterday, was against Leeds, and was it Leeds? We didn't commentate on Altrincham. We were watching them. I don't believe there was any corners in that game either, to be fair.
There wasn't, no.
We've been fortunate to get one today.
And we didn't get one in the Man City game, and I don't think they got one.
No. See, it seems to be there's less corners this season. I don't know about other games. I've seen a couple. I haven't seen all of them, but.
So the ball's locked up now in Aldringham's penalty box, and it's Adam trying to create a thing that's fantastic. But well played by Johnston. And he's on the attack now. He's bearing down on goal.
Met by Sam.
Yeah. And Sam has just sort of held him up. And now they can regroup as a defensive unit.
Get that flick back onto Mason.
That was a bit strong, but referee has allowed it.
Referee Jeff Lewis is happy with that.
Sam's gonna come to. He's advantage as well there. That's a great advantage by the referee.
That was harsh contact there from
yeah,
Sam.
It's very difficult because very like close proximity, and just a little movement of the hand and the chair goes. It's very delicate. So if you're a player, you do understand it, which I'm kind of guilty for that. I do, because of my dexterity, my fingers and stuff. I do tend to, when I'm in close proximity with the chair, it just accidentally flicks the controller, and that's where the chair goes.
Yeah.
But rightly so, it was a free kick. It was contact foul, so.
Yeah, so Altrincham take the free kick. Isn't really effective. You know, it went to Mason, who was instantly met by Adam, and it's stayed in Altrinham's half really. So
I think that 2 quick goals sort of shocked them a bit, but they regrouped well, and unlucky there, Wade. He went for that rotational spin. Unfortunately, he made no contact with the ball, and now it's a goal kick to Altrincham.
Hudson steps up for it. Needs to try and not get beat on that 5. Sam to Adam. Adam to Wade. Is that still in? Yeah.
Yep.
To Adam. Deflected by Hassan, and it's out for a kick in for Nottinghamshire.
So Adam's on the kick in now. Trying to find an option here. Sam is trying to offer him. That's a great flick.
Beautiful flick.
Great return, but unfortunately, just not the accuracy wasn't quite there from Wade this time. But the idea was there, which you would applaud. You know.
Yeah, the idea was there. They knew what they were trying. Sam was just giving instruction there to Adam, telling him where he wanted it.
I mean, after the first day results, it's going to form that the two teams that have come down, Norwich and Nottingham, are like sort of dominating their games.
Yeah, I mean, Norwich played 3 games yesterday and won all 3. Similarly with Nottinghamshire, who played 2 and won both of them as well. Yeah, it's just, I think more Nottinghamshire got rather unlucky last season. You know, they just couldn't get into the rhythm of it. And with them keeping the players that they've kept, it'll prove why they were unfortunate to go down, really.
Wade trying to play it across, blocked out by Mason Davies. Jack Hassan is now battling with Adam Langley.
He's got Sam as an option across.
Yeah, he's very strong as Adam. And that was well done by Wade. He came across and to avoid that 2-on-1.
We've got a substitution going on now.
Yeah.
We've got, is it G?
G's
coming on, for Adam.
Adam, yeah. So I think Sam will go in the middle now, and we'll have G on one wing and Wade on the other wing. Plays to Sam, plays to Wade. Unfortunately, couldn't make that, and it's a goal kick to Altrincham. I really like how he thinks about the game. Wade, really like his football intelligence.
Yeah, he's always ready, isn't he?
He is. And like the stats prove from yesterday, that he's on fire basically.
Yeah. He's someone to watch across the season, won't he?
Like I said, he'll feed off great off the 2 Langley brothers, you know. He's
got to be spinning there.
You've got 2 very experienced players who've been playing from the outset of when the WFA National League was sort of created. You know, maybe I think from what I remember, I think they came maybe the second season into the National League or third, one of them. So they've been playing a good part of 17, 16 years.
Yeah. Mason Davies takes the resulting free kick as the 2-on-1 there. Goes to Hassan, who's just extremely unlucky that
kick into Nottinghamshire. Sam is on the ball. To the
straight to Hassan.
Yeah.
G's there. Little 1-2 there.
That should have been rotational turn earlier, I would have said.
Yeah, I would have said should have been earlier, yeah.
No, he's flicked it well though. Back to 2-on-1.
2-on-1 there in the favour of Altrincham.
But yeah, going back to that earlier, when he saw the ball roll, he should have let the ball roll past him. Kept his chest static and then...
Yeah, and then cut the ball across to...
Yeah. That's why I advise my wingers when we train and stuff is to do that really.
Yeah. Take your time with it, but make sure you can get that pass across. Also live on the WFA YouTube channel. On Court B, we've got Villa Rocket Lions versus West Bromwich Albion. Is it Baggies?
It is Baggies, yeah. Reformed from Dudley to Baggies.
It is, yeah. On commentary over there is Ryan Sipple and Greg Baxter.
Or should I say renamed? Yeah, a name change over the summer from Dudley to Baggies.
Which quite a lot of teams did this year as well, didn't they?
Yeah, like Greater Manchester. They've a Greater Manchester umbrella, but so Manchester United and obviously Altrincham went from formerly known as Sale to Altrincham.
And then as well in the Premiership, Leeds Chariots, now Leeds PFC.
Yeah. Sam is orchestrating things now. He's telling Wade where to go. So Sam is orchestrating things, like I said.
Plays it to G. G shoots. Met by Mason. Oh, he's gone for the double spin.
Yeah, I think he overran it. He was still spinning whilst the ball.
That's contact there from Wade.
Yeah. Yeah, I like wingers who's got their skill but also have got a bit of grit as well, and they can get involved in, I like that.
Yeah, they make it good to watch, don't they, really? Getting involved.
Now just be strong, really. Just win your battles. It's okay receiving a ball when you're just sort of in a space and doing your thing.
Oh,
but it's when your team is under cosh or you need that extra body. That's when it comes into play, doesn't it, really?
Oh, absolutely, I'd agree there. Sam's unlucky not to get the ball across to Wade.
Jack Hassani's on the ball now.
They've really settled down, haven't they, Altrincham, after the first two goals, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, they started off really good. When I was talking about the structure was there. Unfortunately, them 2 quick goals really hit them hard. And then they've, like, say, regrouped and sort of got back to that shape.
Yeah, obviously, with it being as early as it was easy for them to drop the heads.
It was, but they didn't, and that's credit to them. And they've got some experience on court, like they've got Hudson and they've got Jack Hassan. So, I know they've got Mason, who this is starting his first full season.
But even then, if you look over to the bench, they've got Dan Holt sat there as well.
Yeah.
Little battle here going on between Wade and Hassan.
Yeah. Unfortunately, couldn't keep it in. Sam's on the kick in now.
He's looking for his options.
Yeah, he's looking at his options.
Wade.
A scrape ball back
Sam.
up.
Oh, unfortunate hit there. That's a 2-on-1 in the favour of Nottinghamshire.
Yeah, well done by Leighton. Is it Leighton Hadfield? Hadfield, anyway. I know his surname Hadfield. So he's done really well there. He's trying to support that. I think now they're 2-0 up. He can really join in.
Yeah, he can. Yeah. There's not a risk, an immediate risk, should I say, of letting the win go.
Not when it's 1-0, Isaac. Is that correct?
That is correct. Don't know that to be honest, Jam.
Here comes G on the wing there, number 16, where the ball unfortunately is out of play, and it's a kick into Altrincham.
For anyone who didn't manage to catch the games yesterday, Jam was just referring to what happened between Teesside Steel and Man City when I got too high up and we unfortunately conceded from it, which resulted in us drawing 1-1 when we were winning 1-0.
But joking apart, it happens, and you'll learn from it.
We'll move on.
Yeah.
Can't change it now.
Sam's on the ball again. The J's going to pick him out. He does. And that's a ooh.
Didn't
Just
get
to
the
make
angle there.
just to make the connection. If he'd made the right connection, he would have got that ball through. That's half time. So thank you for tuning in for the first half, and we will catch you in the second half in about very shortly. Speak to you soon. Bye now.
welcome back to the second half of Nottinghamshire versus Altrincham of Gameweek One of the Slater Gordon Championship weekend.
And the game has kicked off.
We've had a substitution at half time. Jack Johnson's gone off for Altrincham and Dan Holt has come on.
Also Levine has come on as well.
Oh yes, I didn't notice that one, yeah. Oh no, it's Levine who's come on, not Holt.
Yeah. Nottingham are on an attack like they were in the first half.
Yeah, straight into it, Andy.
Yeah.
No messing about.
So Nottinghamshire are same as they were. What ended the first half, which is Hadfield in goal, Sam Langley in the middle, Wade on one wing and G on the other wing.
And for Altrincham, it's the same as it was, apart from Levine's now on. So Hudson's in the goal. Then you've got Mason in the middle when the keeper top. Then you've got Hassan on one wing, and now you've got Drew Levine on the other wing instead of Jack Johnson.
So the battle between Hudson and Sam Langley, and it's a kick in to Nottinghamshire. PFC. Sam is taking it. He's going to try to get that ball through, which he does great. Unlucky. Good save by Mason.
Block by Mason.
Yeah, great save by Mason.
Drew Levine straight in the battle with Sam. Doesn't last very long. G met by Mason. As always, we'd like to give a special thanks to our sponsors, Slater Gordon, as well as MK Batteries, who bring the streams to you this season, as well as the podcast.
2-on-1, yeah. The 2-on-1 podcast, they also sponsor the MK Battery. Like Isaac said, they bring out the streaming, which is we can showcase our beautiful sport to the world, basically.
We can.
And so a big thank you from the Powerchair Football community to
both MK Battery and Slater Gordon.
Yeah. Sam is deep into the Altrincham's half. Hudson.
Battling with Hudson.
Yeah.
Little bit of heavy contact there. Nothing major. Nothing for Jeff Lewis to be too concerned about.
No.
Jeff thought maybe a corner there, some point down there. His linesman thought otherwise and awarded a goal kick to Altrincham. Drew Levine, beautiful little touch there.
Levine now on the wing. He's trying to take it round. Sam.
For me, he should have flicked that back to Mason there. Try and get the passing game going. Try and avoid
the dribble like this happening now.
Yeah, because the experience of Sam Langley. Oh, the ball's just curled back into the play.
Yeah, the floor.
Oh, double contact there by Drew Levine. Unfortunate, but it happens. Yeah, I think when you're playing against experience of, like the Langley brothers, who were in the game in the previous chairs, they've mastered dribbling. You wouldn't even try it, really, would you?
I totally agree with the dribbling. They really are very good. They are probably one of the better dribblers out there.
Oh, I'd agree.
Adam and Sam Langley.
Obviously, that'll come from how long they've been in the game, so the experience. So, not only that, they were playing back in the old chairs as well, weren't they? So, you know, back when it was a dribbling game. Altrincham with the kick in here, taken by Mason Davies.
Yeah.
He's got Hassan as an option. I do think if he's going to sit there, he needs to block up that keeper more.
Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't gonna happen because the keeper was behind him.
Yeah, it was one of those when the ID was there. It just wasn't executed as properly as it could have been.
Yeah, because he couldn't see behind him. Unfortunately, he didn't notice that the goalkeeper was literally there. So even when he tried to dummy it, I mean, the ball went off his chair. But if the dummy did come off,
instantly
the goalkeeper would have been there anyway. So really like Wade. I love his football intelligence. Really good.
Yeah, he offers a lot, doesn't he?
He does the simple things. He passes a simple ball. Like I say, I like his gritty. When the ball's in and around him and he can't get that flick on, he does try to. Now he's going in the middle. Unfortunately, he couldn't get that pass. Oh, it's too close. It's too.
One there.
Yeah. Curse of the commentator there.
It was. Yeah. So Mason Davies going to take the resulting free kick. Assessing his options. He's asking Hassan to come a little bit closer for him. I think that's another thing they avoid. They did it in the first half a couple of times as well. They're putting it just behind Sam, but then no one's pressing him, so they're allowing him to get that spin off.
Yeah. Yeah, Jeff has given a free kick, or a 2-on-1.
A free kick to Nottinghamshire. Met by Mason. Just plays round Hassan there, doesn't he? A substitute coming on now. Adam Langley coming on for Sam Langley.
Yeah. So I think because they're comfortable with the 2-0 scoreline, they're letting the younger two get more experience in terms of G and Wade on the wings and trying to get that connection going between the two.
Absolutely, yeah.
For people who are not aware, this sport has classification, PF1 and PF2. PF1, you can have up to 4 players on court at any time. PF1s, but as regards to PF2s, you can only have 2 at any time on the court.
Yeah.
So with Nottingham set up, it looks like they've got 3 PF2s and 2 PF1s. So that means when they're comfortable, they can't swap around with G and then the 2 Langley brothers.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not a headache you'd want to let any coach. You'd want any coach to have either, really, is it? Of who gets the player, especially when it comes down to classifications. I know, speaking from experience, we had that issue. Not an issue. We had that headache for the past 2 seasons, didn't we?
Yeah, it's difficult.
Yeah, it's always hard on the coach.
Two on one.
There.
Yeah. It happened in the first half between Sam Langley and G. This time it happened between Adam Langley and G. So, like I said, I think G getting more game time will improve his intelligence in terms of how far he needs to be and.
Yeah, the spatial awareness between the ball and the players. Yeah.
So one of the sort of main rules is the 2-on-1s, and what that means is that the 2 players playing in the same team must be 3 meters apart.
Yeah.
So if that is encroached in any way, the referee tends to blow the whistle and give an indirect free kick. But if the team who's got an advantage, then they tend to allow that advantage. So
yeah, couldn't have explained it better myself, John. Adam battling with Mason here. Plays heavy contact there. It's a free kick to Nottinghamshire.
So this will be direct because contact.
Yeah. Very close, very tight angle. Personally, I'd either be trying to play it to the man on the back post, which is weird, or I'd try and be cheeky. I'd hit the Hudson's bumper, so it bounces off his front bumper and goes in. I know it's direct, because the angle is that tight. You wouldn't want to risk it, would you?
That's exactly
That is exactly what he's just done.
And because it's direct, they put it in.
Did it roll off Mason's bumper?
No, I think he left it. I think Mason thought it was indirect.
Yeah, it does make sense because he is questioning the referee there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Maybe hasn't heard Jeff tell him it's direct. I know from experience as a keeper, Jeff is very vocal about what his free kicks are, and he does always let you know what it is.
Oh yeah.
But even then, if there's uncertainty there, you can ask.
And that comes with, like I say, experience. Like I say, this is Mason. Mason is starting his first full season. He's only had a bit of back end of last season, I would say.
Yeah.
And he really shown, to be fair. And this time around, he's sort of taken the centre stage, isn't he? Really?
Yeah. He's in the spotlight, isn't he?
Well, literally from his position as well, because he's playing that attacking goalkeeper role.
Yeah. Not really much room for error, is there, really?
No. He's doing great there, though.
He has.
Oh, that's brilliant. Unlucky.
That's a 2. He plays advantage, though. And he calls it back.
Yeah, he pulls it back. And that's what we were talking about just not long ago, wasn't it? That's
Yeah.
exactly what we were talking about. So the referee tries to allow advantage where he sees a 2-on-1, but advantage is with the team. He allows it. And then if it hasn't gone very far, then he pulls it back.
Yeah. Adam to G.
Battling with Hassan. Hassan. Ooh.
Into the wall.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But he actually has won the kick in, so
Yeah.
the price you pay.
He took one for the team.
Yeah, the price you pay.
It's give and take sometimes, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Oh, that's a great do me that.
Met by Hatfield.
But just there was nobody there really was there to
No.
correct it, fortunately.
I feel like Joey should have been a little bit deeper. Again, he was in the right position for the initial kicking just in case.
Yeah, unlucky. He's got a kick in now. Mason Davies and he's assessing
his options,
yeah.
isn't he? I feel like Jack Hassan was a little bit too far away from him.
Yeah, Adam's taken covering that. It's just not much.
Yeah, he's
not much
covering the gap, isn't he?
he's done well there. First time? Oh, unlucky.
Oh, unlucky Mason. Joe Levine gets out the way there. Adam. I wouldn't say forcing his way through, but he's respectfully passing by.
Like we were talking about the dribbles, because these lads have played from sort of the outset of when the league was born, and that was sort of the early doors game. That was the dribbling, the chairs could only.
Yeah. Through to Wade.
Obviously, the game has advanced with the chairs now. You've got the strike force, the bullets, you know,
Yeah.
and they can offer a bit more to the players in terms of their skill sets and can move that ball about a bit more.
There's also the equalisers, which quite a lot of the Man City lads use.
Yeah, equalise as well. Yeah. So like I said, there's few of these chairs are about that, like I say, enable these players to play.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, to be fair, Man City in our game, you know, the twins really did get hold of the ball a couple of times.
Yeah, they're two of the players that I use on the equalisers at the minute, and they played really well yesterday.
Mason's attacking now. He's deep into the Nottinghamshire territory.
See, if I'm Mason here, I'd be trying to win something, as you always tell us, to be fair, Jam. Try and win something if you're stuck down there. Make it worth your time. Hadfield just blocking our view there. Again, stuck in the battle, stuck in the dribble. But I am impressed by Altrincham here because, you know, they went 2-0 down early doors. They conceded again in the second half, but they still haven't dropped the heads.
They keep fighting, and I think that comes from the coach. I think their coach is fantastic on that sideline.
Oh,
He really encourages them. He really boosts them, and
vocal as well.
yeah, he's very vocal, and he really organises them as you're witnessing now. He's pointing at his players where to be and what to do, and it's fantastic to see. You know, the coach really gets involved with the younger players. They get into some sustained pressure here from Altrincham. They just have to make it count now.
I'm now wondering though, John, because obviously we haven't done Jack Hassan setting up, and he wasn't in front of the keeper, he was just sat next to him, sort of thing. For that kick in there, Mason Davies did the exact same thing. I wonder if that's the sort of thing they're going for.
I think what they need to do, they need to spread it a bit more. So they need to have that player further down, because they're not gonna win much apart from a corner here.
Exactly.
Very. So Jack Hassan's on this kick in. Mason Davies is ready for it. That's what they can do, win a corner. And now
that shows the experience.
Now they opened it up a little bit more. Like say, from a kick in they can sort of set up a wall, but you can get a bit more blocking going on.
It's unfortunate not to get that towards one of his players, or even across the box really.
I think he was trying to catch the goalkeeper out on the near post.
Yeah, I think it was. I think what he was going for was, has the keeper left a gap? If he is, he's gonna tap off the back of him and go in. Failing that, it's gonna tap off the keeper anyway and come back out.
That's a great spread again by. Oh, that's fantastic by the two young lads.
Beautiful bit of
G.
football.
And Wade. And it's really G has really grown since he's come on in the first half, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's watching him, he's one of those players that needs to take a little bit of time before he settles into the game. But when he's settled, he does look really good.
That's it, and I think fantastic credit must go to the sort of Sam Langley and Adam Langley and his dad, who's the coach, and obviously they have their input to allow these players to grow, and they're quite happily sitting on the bench for them to grow, and this is fantastic.
Absolutely.
That's amazing.
Shows great teamwork as well, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
They know how crucial they are to the team, but at the same time they know how important they are to other players grow. And
well, when they're 2-0 up, they can't afford to sort of give that them young players. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure in the more what they see as more competitive games, I'm sure.
So maybe like the games of Norwich or.
What they see as a competitive. So the referee.
So he was just telling Mason there that there was a little bit heavy contact. However, he was playing the advantage for the 2-on-1 against Nottinghamshire.
Yeah.
So because the 2-on-1 came first, because the 2-on-1 happened first, and that was the advantage that was getting played, he pulled it back to that.
I mean, to be fair, Mason has done fantastic. He's really kept stuck in there, done really well against the two Langley brothers when they've been on individually.
Absolutely.
And great little movement. That's what you got to do. You got to keep moving them. Keep moving that pop. That's fantastic.
Play around them, isn't it?
Look at that. He's trying to give him a soft touch.
For me, he should have let that one roll to Hassan.
Yeah.
He's still battling for it though.
Oh yeah, he's still in the box now.
Mason wants that goal, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Watching him.
He's a very determined young man, and he'll go far in this game if he continues his development and keeps his hunger for the game. He will go far.
Oh, absolutely. He's got great players around him just to do that as well. Like
he's got Jack Hassan. He's got Hudson. Yeah, and he's got like the Manchester lads, you know.
Yeah, I believe they train with the Manchester United players as well. So even then, he's got the likes of David, who is a similar age to him, but they can help each other grow. Then they've got the likes of Laura Evans. That's a corner. They've got the likes of Laura Evans also there, who can also help with development.
It's a kick into Altrincham. Mason Davies on it again. I think Jack Hassan's giving some instructions.
He's wanting that ball a little bit higher up, isn't he, Mason?
He does.
got a nice clear path there if Adam, if it is Adam, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is Adam. Yeah.
If you got a little bit more power on that there, could have potentially made it to Stewie Levine.
Jack Hassan's in a dribble, and he's taking the game to Nottingham. Like I say, very unfortunate. So misunderstanding from Mason Davies for that goal early in the second half. Other than that, Nottingham haven't really created much out there,
and that's
full time. Who would you say was your man of the match? Would you say?
It's a tough one. It is a tough one. I feel like you could go either one of the Langley brothers. You could go Weird as well. I'll give you a couple of options there, John. Who would you like to give it to?
My man of the match would be, I would say Adam.
Yeah.
Adam Langley. I mean, Sam Langley did as well, but like I say, it's a toss-up.
Yeah, there was a couple of options, wasn't there?
But I think Adam really dictated that early doors where they got the 2 goals, and then they could make that changes and sort of do that. So I think Adam deserves that man of the match.
I'll agree with you there.
So thank you for tuning in, everybody, and the games continue. This was the first one of the day, and keep in tune for the rest of the games for the day. Thank you very much from me and Isaac.
Thank you.
Goodbye.